same location as I did my previous whisper ramble. I think that if all goes well in this video, this is probably going to be my new recording place for the majority of my summer videos. And the main reason is just because the heat downstairs is just crazy, and I do turn the air conditioner off when I am up here, but it's a little bit better. So if the audio turns out okay on this one, I will probably continue recording up here as long as it's hot outside. If you read the description in my last whispered ramble, you know that I was not pleased with the audio, the way that it turned out, and I'm hoping that this will be a little bit better. I've moved the mic back a little bit, and yeah, so I think it was a little too close in the last one. But it's kind of all trial and error, you know, you're in a new place and you have to set things up differently, so that's what I'm doing. My hair is incredibly long, and that's one of the reasons why I'm burning up. I usually put my hair up in the summer during the day, but if I go out anywhere, then it's usually down, or if I'm filming, then a lot of the times it's down. I'm also filming with a new memory card, and I don't know if it's going to make a difference in the quality of my videos. I'm sure hoping that it does, though. I know that I've mentioned this many, many times, but it's just something that aggravates me. I have an HD camera, and it's supposed to shoot in 1080 HD, but it's never done that for me. It looks great when I'm editing it, and I'm looking through the viewfinder now, and it looks fine, but once it's uploaded to YouTube, it looks absolutely terrible. It's definitely not HD quality, so that's just something that's always bothered me, and someone suggested that I get an updated memory card, because mine was quite old, so I'm hoping that that helps a little bit. I won't know until I go to edit this and actually upload it. I'm having somewhat of a crazy hair day. It looks really frizzy, but it's not. It just, for some reason, it looks that way on camera, but that's okay. In my last whispered ramble, I told you guys that there was a lot that I wanted to talk about that I didn't get a chance to in that other video. And so I'm going to try to do that in this video. Try to get you guys up on everything, I guess. This last weekend, my little city celebrated the 4th of July, and we celebrated it a week early. So when you guys see this video, it's probably going to be after 4th of July. I don't think I'm going to have it up before then. But anyway, my city celebrated it a week early, and we had a parade and fireworks and all of that good stuff, and it was so much fun. Lexi came over to our house that Saturday, the Saturday that they did everything, and she was actually in the parade with my parents and was so cute. And she was really tired though, because she had had a long day, and we were out to dinner, and she told us that she did not want to see the fireworks. So we told her that that was fine and that we'd just go back to the house, and you know, we wouldn't worry about seeing fireworks. Well, we got back to the house, and she was like, I thought we were going to see fireworks. And you know, I said, well, you told us you didn't want to. So she changed her mind and then decided that she just absolutely had to see them. So the fireworks did not start until about 9:30, and the way that our city is that everybody, they shoot them off from a central location, and it's at a stadium, and a lot of people go to that stadium, but you really don't have to go to the stadium to see them. People really just line the streets, and it's really cool. And so we drove to the doctor's office in town, and there was a whole parking lot. Well, not a whole parking lot. There were probably 10 or 12 other people there. And ooh, the lighting is changing. That's really weird. Okay, sorry. So we drove there and put out our lawn chairs, and Lexi sat in my lap, and we had the best time ever. her seeing fireworks because she was too little before, and they didn't go last year. It was the year before my sister and her husband took her, but she didn't remember any of it. So these were like the first fireworks that she could remember, and she just had the best time. So I'm really glad that Chris and I got to share that with her. She was sitting in my lap, and I was kind of looking at her, and all I saw was just teeth and her big cheeks just smiling the whole time, and it was just so sweet. And then she caught me looking at her, and so she turned and looked at me, and then so we kind of started this thing where every time one of the fireworks would go off, we'd turn and we'd look at each other, and she would just start laughing. And she's just, I don't know, I love her so much. Like, she is my heart. She really is. And so that was Saturday. Probably when you're watching this, it's going to have been 2 weeks ago. But then that Monday, I actually ended up watching Savannah, and I was so excited and so happy because my sister has never left her with anyone since she's been born, like no one. And so I was very excited and honored that, she trusts me enough to watch her. So Savannah spent, let's see, from about, I'm thinking about 12 o'clock until about 7 o'clock that night with me, and oh my goodness, she is completely different from the way Lexi was when she was her age. Savannah needs a lot of attention, and she's just very needy, which is okay. I mean, all babies are different, but whoa, it was definitely one of those times where I was thankful that I am an aunt and I can give her back at the end of the day. I went over to my parents' house that night with Savannah, and Lexi was with my mom, and she was hugging on me when I came through the front door, and I said, "Hey, I need to tell you something," and she was like, "What?" I said, "All I have to say is that when you were Savannah's age, you were an angel." And my mom laughed, and Lexi laughed, and she said, "I am an angel." So it was really cute and funny. Let's see. Speaking of Lexi and Savannah, my sister and Lexi, Savannah, and my sister's husband all moved this last weekend, and my whole family helped them. So this is really weird. The lighting keeps changing, but I'm not sure why. Anyway, I hope that's not going to be too distracting. We'll see. So anyway, we moved them, and it was pretty much, I don't want to say it was an all-day thing because it wasn't. It was about half a day thing. And so they're in a house now. They moved from an apartment into a house, which is going to be really, really good for the kids because they get a yard to play in, and this place is a lot bigger than where they were before. If there are a lot of cuts in this video, it's because I have to keep moving around. I think I mentioned this in the previous Whisper Ramble. There's a bee in our house. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna freak out. Oh gosh, I hope I can get through this without being attacked. That is crazy. I don't know how that got in. Anyway, I think I mentioned in the previous Whispered Ramble video that I have to keep moving around because where I'm sitting, my legs keep falling asleep. I'm just kind of sitting Indian style. Well, I'm not now, but I was, and so I have to keep moving because it's kind of uncomfortable. But anyway, so, oh my gosh, that bee. I'm legitimately scared. I cannot stand insects. Ew, I don't know. And now it's raining outside. I feel like this video is going to have like 20 different stops in it. So I apologize for that. This weekend is actually 4th of July, but as I mentioned previously, I probably won't have this up until the following week. But we are planning on going into the town next to ours to watch fireworks on 4th of July, and they do like this big huge show, and it's really good, and they do it in the middle of the city. But there's this parking lot that on a weekend this year, thank goodness. So we'll get to spend it together. And so I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, this video might turn out a little weird because the lighting keeps changing and I have no idea why. It stayed the same outside, so I think every time I move, see, it didn't do it that time. I don't know, this is so weird for me. It's never done this, like, there we go, it just changed again. And every time it changes, LCD flashes up on the screen. I should probably know what that means, but I have no idea. It's like, if it lightens up, it goes up, and if it gets darker, it goes down. Okay, it's really starting to rain hard, and I feel like this video has just been all over the place because I have been distracted by this incredibly large bee. The lighting keeps changing every time I move from one side to the other. Okay, now I'm just doing that to mess around. Okay, so I'll stop, and yeah, I hope that there's a train. Definitely time to end the video. Okay, guys, I hope that you all had an amazing 4th. If this video goes up after the 4th, if it goes up before, then I hope you have an amazing 4th. And I'm thinking about doing an eating video soon. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking about it. So if you guys would like that, let me know in the comments below. Would you rather me do an eating video with talking or without talking? I was kind of